Hello YouTube, Stottle here with Stottle's Throttles. I know I haven't been putting out as much content recently. I do still have 2 LEGO sets that I have yet to open up, build, and review, being the Luke Skywalker hallway fight scene with the Death Troopers, and then the special Blacktron ship. The Blacktron ship I'm waiting for a special occasion with. I have decided to keep it closed a bit longer just to see what happens with the pricing on it. Like I said, I don't really want to sell it, but I do want a special occasion to build it, and I don't really even have anywhere to put it in my room right now, so if I was to build it, it would just be, floating around my room without a place to be, so I don't really want that either. In the meantime, it might be slow the next couple of weeks as well. It's been tough recently to even make a, what do I call it? A haul happen, just because I haven't had the resources to do so recently. It's been slow. So I do have, in the place of a bigger haul, a smaller haul here of just some promotional items that basically, this came from McDonald's. This is I don't know if it's the whole Monopoly game or just a couple of random sorted cards. I haven't opened it yet. And then this is an Avatar Way of the Water tattoo, which came in a cereal box. Now, I know that this isn't that exciting. It's mainly just a channel update video, though. That's really the main purpose of what we have going on here, because I do have news to give, and I need to, I do want to keep the channel updated at least once a week if I can. What I might do is I might do some sorting through some of my bins, and if I can find a good way to videotape those, I might put those on the channel, just, going through random bins of my stuff, because I have a lot of random cool stuff that I can just walk through and unopen things and stuff like that. I'm not going to open this sticker because I don't see a need to, or the tattoo, it's a tattoo. I'm not going to open this one, but this is what it looks like. Nothing too special, just came randomly in a cereal box, just purely for the purpose of advertising Avatar Way of the Water. I don't even know if I want to see it yet. I haven't seen it. I don't know that I would go out of my way to see it. It looks like it might be interesting and all, but I just Avatar was kind of like a second tier movie in my opinion. Like, it was cool for what it was, but and it brought on some great points about environmentalism versus industrialism and all that. And I could get into the philosophy and politics of it, but there are better formats of that story that I prefer. So Avatar is whenever it comes out in a more easy way to access, besides going to the theaters, I'll check it out. Cool sticker, though. I don't even know the names of these characters. I know that they're the Na'vi, but that stuff just has not stuck for me. So nice little random thing to find in a cereal box. I personally prefer toys than these sticker things. They just feel much cheaper. Either way, they're pretty cheap because they're free in a cereal box, but that was nice. And I think that was in like a Cheerios box or something. I might be wrong on that. Don't quote me. And then there's this Monopoly thing from McDonald's, as you could tell. We're going to open this up and see what's in it. I think it is just cards, but, oh, okay. So, is this the whole Monopoly game? Wow. With the pieces and everything. Okay. So, I'll be honest, I think that this is kind of a silly way. Like, McDonald's totally could have done, like, a little hat, like a little metal hat, a little metal dog. Like, these pieces are kind of ridiculously big for what we're working with. You have a foldable dice, which I don't think I'm ever going to fold up because I have regular dice on hand. That's kind of silly. But then we have the Monopoly instructions, how to set it up, walks you through it, pretty simple stuff. And I'm not going to put a review number on these items, but this is probably one of the cooler things that you can find at McDonald's, not going to lie. And then you have all the property cards. Like, this is a really nice little portable game of Monopoly, if you don't have easy access to it otherwise. And yeah, it is basically, hold on just a moment. So yeah, it is basically just a matter of building this up and, being able to play it with your friends randomly, like if you're on the go or whatever. It doesn't seem like these pieces stick together that well, like trying to put it together. It's kind of like a puzzle piece format, but like on a soft surface like this, like a bed. As you could see, you probably want to put a book under it, which I'm not going to go to the effort to do right now, but there you kind of get the premise, and then you put the pieces on it and you move them around. It's, there are so many different versions of Monopoly around, This is just another one, like probably one of the easiest ones to take on the go. Like if you're going to a park or something and you don't want to bring the full board game, but like frankly, it's just a nice little novelty with the cute little cards and everything. So fun little thing here. Just randomly got this from McDonald's the other day, and I'm quite happy to say that, you know, this is a cute little thing to have. I'll, you know, keep it around, whatever. You know, I could see these being like if you donate them to a barber shop or anything like that, because typically things like this do end up in like cheap throwaway donations or whatever. Usually they end up beat to shit though. So fun little blurb items here, essentially. Nothing too ridiculously special. I think it could have been more comprehensive, but you know, it's, in terms of McDonald's toys, the most recent McDonald's toy I got was when I was trying to get those rare one-time Cactus Island or whatever psychedelic McDonald's toys, and I ended up with Tow Mater here instead because they didn't have them available, which I was kind of bummed about. I didn't get the not the Christmas buckets, the Halloween buckets. I wanted those as well, but McDonald's is not as high of a priority unless if it's like Star Wars, and the only Star Wars that I was a big fan of would have been like the older Episode 3 sequel McDonald's type toys. So these are just some throwaway items here, you know, nothing too big, nothing too exciting. Basically going to toss them back in the box with the Lego stuff and won't do anything with them probably for a little bit of time. Beyond that, what else is there new? So yeah, like I said, and we'll just close that for now and end that out. I'm going to try my best to continue to make videos in a timely manner. Since Mando's coming out in March, I'll probably release, and I think that's March 1st on the dot as well. I'll probably get that video going sooner than later with the hallway scene, and then release that, you know, the day of March 1st. Hopefully I'll have some other new Mando sets to build with it. I do want his N1 Naboo Starfighter. That's been on my list for a while, so we'll see what we can do. Beyond that, I did actually start up 2 other new YouTube channels, just for different topics, and because that's what the algorithm prefers. They say it makes it easier, even though, quite frankly, I think it's silly that you should have a bunch of separate channels. I think you should just have a bunch of separate playlists, but apparently it's better for the algorithm, and it's all kinds of stupid stuff like that. No offense, YouTube. But so we have 3 channels. Stottles Throttles is going to be the one with all the products and stuff like that, and even that could be divided up a little bit. Okay, sorry about that. So I just wanted to walk through what those channels are and give a little bit of a, information on those. So we have the other 2 channels, which are Stottles Star Wars Center, and then Philosopher's Proletariat Poetry. Now, those are the email addresses. I should probably have the actual account names on file here. So let me double check just real quick to be able to give you guys the right information. And I will share these things, and they'll be out there, so don't worry about anything as far as, you know, me getting this information out to you of these new channels. So this is Stottles Throttles. The other 2, and I know I keep saying that, Stottles Skywalker and Proletariat Philosopher. Stottles Skywalker is going to be about Star Wars theory, Star Wars ideas, me just talking about Star Wars in general, anything to do with Star Wars besides the Lego build videos and the product reviews. That's this channel. Then Proletariat Philosopher, or Proletariat Poet, specifically are going to be about politics, left-leaning, and what's going on, current news, all that sort of stuff. And I want to get the Star Wars channels, the Star Wars channel and this product channel, these I want to get monetized. I do not want the other one monetized because I just know it won't be. So I'm not going into this whole thing with the Proletariat Philosopher knowing that it's going to get monetized, because no, there's no way in hell that that's going to get monetized. YouTube will not pick up a leftist channel and monetize it unless if it sells out, and I don't want to sell out. I want to give you guys the information as I see it, as I understand it, without having to worry about catering to a specific narrative because of money. Of course, I say that now, but if an opportunity to make, I say that now, but and of course I would never go the route of, say, the crystal balls or anything like that of the world who do sell out. I'm never going to change my ideas on some of these things, as far as, you know, not meaning that I'm stubborn and that I'm opposed to change, but that I will not sell out on the things that I value, on the beliefs that I hold and things like that. They can change, but you guys would know if I'm going to do a channel about it. And I haven't even started, you know, I'll probably make some Star Wars theory videos coming up. I don't know when or if I'll get into the politics, because it's easy for that to turn into a slippery slope of just pure crazy heck. It's easy for me to get vulgar about that and passionate about that and go off the handle on it. So I know I have to be careful, because it's very easy for me to start swearing and start getting pissed off about politics. And I don't want to overdo that. I've already been canceled over my politics before. I have. Because I call out politicians, and I'm not afraid to call names, and there's a lot of people who don't like that, especially the college crowd. Not a big fan of the way that I was calling out politicians, and I'm not going to go into any details. It's my right to do that. When you're a politician or a political entity or a political group like the Democrats or Republicans, you're in the public sphere. That means it's free game no matter what, no matter how vulgar, no matter, you know, it's free game to say what you think. As long as it's within reason and within, you know, what you're even allowed to say publicly. You know, you can be mean. You can be a bully. Those things are fine, generally. And both sides do it all the time, even though they're, you know, two sides of the same, you know, capitalist coin. So that's going to be what the proletariat channel is about, obviously. As you can see, even just now, I kind of got into it where I probably shouldn't have in this video, but this is a video specifically updating about those things. So that's how we're going to proceed there. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, and once again, your classic peace out. Stay throttling with Stottle, my people. Peace out.